So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is a C++ tutorial series for absolute beginners, and this is video number 40, and we create in this video a program. Actually, this is a full exercise video, but I have to explain you here how we create a program, because till now we talked about variables, about codes, but we never created a program, right? We will have to get used to create a program as a programmer. And how we are going to do this, I will give you a task. It's a very simple task. Here is a text, and I want that you create with this text a program. And what program you should create? You should create like this, an icon where I can double click it like a general application, and then this pops up and I can read the text. My name is Cody. I can write for you a program. Send me a mail if you are interested. And this is the task what I want from you to create. And very important note here, you have to think that who gives you this task have no clue how to write a program. For example, I give you now this task. I'm a random guy with no experience in programming. I just say, write me this program. But even if I'm a random guy who has no idea about programming, I know exactly what I want. I want exactly this, which means you need to write this here, and I want also the spaces here, right? I have no clue how you make it, because that's your job. You are the programmer. But I want it has exactly this format. And this is the exercise what we have to do. What you have to do. But there is two things which I have to explain how to do this. So the first thing is how to create a text. This one here on the downside, it's very easy. That we learned, that is your task. But there is one problem, and the problem is when we start here, for example, in our local debugger, the problem is this one stops automatically, but when we start here the program, this one will not. Oops, where it's gone. What I did. Oh, I changed this. Okay, so I changed this. No, anyway, because now I built it here and it was a reference to this. Anyway, that's not the problem. So what I mean with that is, when you start the program here, it will close it automatically, right? And so with other words, you will not see it. And to prevent this, there are different ways. And one way is we have to include this two line of codes. Doesn't matter if you don't understand what these are in coding. They are just they prevent that the screen which goes up here is disappearing, right? So they stayed in here, and then you can click it, or you can click here, or you can click anything here normally, and then it will disappear. So that said, I will show you how to create an exe file and this icon. But here is a big problem. It depends all time on the IDE. So for example, I use Visual Studio 19. It's a very old one, because already Visual Studio 2022 is out. Or you are using perhaps just different IDEs, and they have sometimes different solutions how to create this exe file. With other words, I can't show you it in real. You have to research it. But for Visual Studio, if you will use this one, I show you it in this case what you have to do. But normally you can go on the web, search for your IDE on YouTube, on search, on the website, how to create it for you. This is also an additional exercise. So let's do this. So what I want is that so what we do is first, after you finished your coding, you included this line, very important, at the end, right here. All your coding, this thing here, how you code it, must come first, because at the end of the line, this will be called and this stops the screen. The next thing is what we have to do is we go here on build, and then let's see, later we will build the solution, but we go on debug first. We go on, let's see, on, is this here the first person debug properties? Yes, we click on this one and we change here this one to active debug. I don't know if this is really needed, but I watched also just a video and followed this one. It's not very important. And then you, after you did this one, you can change if you want, for example, code generation, but this is not very important in runtime library. I think this one is not very important to get rid of the DL. Else, if we need later one, you can just select this one, but you can keep all in default too. Perhaps you even don't need have to go here in. And after that one, you click take OK, and then what you are just doing is then you go to, after setting up this one, I think you go to the build the solution, Control B, Shift B is also, now it is built, and then you just go here on the right side on your, that's very important too to mention, your main file, the CPP file here, where your main is, must be the same name as your project. I think that's very important. If you have changed it for a reason, I think this must be the same. I'm not sure. You test this out, and if this is the case, then you go here on your file, on your project file, this one, and then right click on it, and then you go down to property. No, you open up the folder. Open folder in File Explorer, and then it comes here, the File Explorer, and here we go then in debug. We open this debug file, and here is our Excel file. We can double click it and test it, and here you can already test it, but it is not finished. This works after this one, and then what you have to do is, what you can do is, if you are using a Windows machine, you right click on it, you go to properties, you go, oops, that was wrong, not here. Again, you click right click on it, you go to send to desktop, and the reason why we send it to the desktop is it creates automatically an icon, but this one we have to change. And how we are changing the desktop item, very easy, right click, and we go down to properties. It's on the bottom where it says properties. Then in icon tab, you find the icon tab, and then change icon. Okay, that's just this one is okay. And then it pops up some icons, and then you change what you like. And if you do this one, where is my star? And make the star okay. Then you say, I take it, and then you say okay, and we have this icon. In our case, here is nothing because I have now compiled it with the new code. That was not the thing what I wanted to do, but the thing is, what you saw, you can go on the video back. What I showed you at start, the exercise, this one is the thing what I want from you, and not this empty one what I showed you here now. This is not the exercise. I delete this and delete that. This is how we can create an app, and in the next video I show you how to solve that. Good luck so far, and bye.